Master Chemical Corporation has been an international leader in the development and manufacture of specialty metalworking fluids and coolant management systems for 50 years. The Tram brand name is recognized and respected around the world, while bright blue coolant management equipment bearing the Zybex logo is a hard-working fixture in almost every metalworking facility, large or small. The newest addition to the Systems Equipment Division attacks the curse of the metalworking industry, the dirty sump. It's a familiar scenario. First, the sump gets murky, and then it starts to smell. A sense of dread descends on the shop. No one wants to work on a machine with a smelly sump. Contaminated fluids are not only unpleasant, but also unhealthy. Productivity and profits are affected too. Coolant life is shortened. Tool wear increases, and surface finish and size control are diminished. Now, there's a portable solution that goes directly to the problem sump. It's a simple solution. Remove the cause of the problem. Tramp oil, which may be whey lubes, hydraulic oils, or lubrication oils that leak into the coolant. Compare a coolant sample from a Tramp oil contaminated sump to fresh, clean coolant. Coolant from the sump is discolored, murky, and often suspending fines and other debris which provide a perfect environment for bacteria. Fresh coolant doesn't stay that way, and the culprit is Tramp oil that is emulsified during normal and high-pressure coolant applications. To see how this happens in a machine sump, just add oil to create a 10% contamination and process in a blender to emulsify the oil. Over time, the ratio of Tramp oil can approach 10% or higher, turning what was clean, fresh coolant into a dark, soupy liquid. The goal is to maintain the coolant in a good, stable state. But once the sump begins to go bad, it has to be dumped completely and fresh coolant added, or the Tramp oil extracted and the separated coolant recycled. Extracting the Tramp oil is the most cost-effective and environmentally sound approach. The Tramp Oil Terminator from the Systems Equipment Division of Master Chemical is a powerful centrifuge unit, generating 6,500 Gs of centrifugal force, processing as much as 2 1/2 gallons of coolant a minute, depending on the type of coolant used and its condition. The Tramp Oil Terminator is portable and easily maneuvered into position beside problem sumps. Connections are quick and simple, from the air supply to the locking electrical connections for 3-phase 220 or 440, which are standard on the Tramp Oil Terminator. Single-phase 120 is available as an option. A surface skimmer is placed directly in the sump for intake, and the hose that will return the Tramp oil-free fluid to the sump is clipped over the edge. Once connections are made, operation is simple. First, make sure the ball valve is closed. Turn on the Tramp Oil Terminator by pressing the start button. When the centrifuge bowl is up to speed, open the ball valve, allowing the sump fluid to flow into the centrifuge, and then check the gauges. Features of the Tramp Oil Terminator that ensure quality performance and the maximum Tramp oil removal include a basket strainer that captures chips and debris as the fluid is pumped from the sump, a cleanable 50-micron filter that removes fine matter before the fluid enters the centrifuge. A difference in the pressure readings on gauges located before and after the filter will indicate when the filter should be cleaned. To ensure optimum separation, there are valves controlling the flow of fluid into and out of the centrifuge, which can be adjusted for the type of coolant or cleaner. Once the Tramp oil has been separated from the coolant or cleaner, it drains into a 5-gallon reservoir for ease of disposal. The reservoir has an automatic shutoff, which prevents overflowing. For continuous operation, drain the Tramp oil directly into tanks, bypassing the reservoir overflow. The Tramp Oil Terminator is engineered of quality materials, including a stainless steel centrifuge that will withstand temperatures of 200 degrees Fahrenheit and pH levels of 14. The sump's capacity and the ratio of Tramp oil contamination will determine the length of Tramp Oil Terminator operation. Here's how a centrifuge works to purify liquids. Contaminated coolant or cleaner enters the spinning bowl through the top. As the bowl spins, the fluids are separated in the disc stack. The heavier purified coolant or cleaner flows outward over the separating disc stack and is pressure discharged. The lighter tramp oil flows inward and discharges freely from the bottom of the bowl. Any solids collect in the holding space for manual removal. The Tramp Oil Terminator is the most powerful portable centrifuge available and features quality materials, engineering, and construction. Its long list of advantages and benefits includes making true long-term recycling of coolant possible by removing the emulsified tramp oil, saving filter media, and reducing mist and smoke in the air. The Tramp Oil Terminator can be used on larger central systems you don't want to dump, as well as on individual subs, making it a cost-effective solution for machines that can't wait for scheduled maintenance or aren't connected to your central system. And while it's portable, the Tramp Oil Terminator also can be permanently installed on a Zybec system. With its ability to handle high temperatures and pH, the Tramp Oil Terminator works equally well for cleaners and coolant. And productivity won't suffer, because the Tramp Oil Terminator can be operated while the machine, tool, or washer is running. Most important, the Tramp Oil Terminator is backed by the metalworking knowledge and experience of Master Chemical Corporation.